This is how to use Google Drive file stream on a PC, which is something, if you use a PC, you should be using, no question about it. So, if you click on Start, you'll find that there is Drive file stream here under D, or if you just click on the search icon, you can find Drive file stream. So when you run this, I've also got it on the desktop shortcut, what you'll get is a prompt to sign in with your Google account. Here we go. And so this is a one-time thing you do on any given PC, and I'm going to use a test student account just to demonstrate this. So you might get that little prompt, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but what you'll get down here in the notification area is this icon, and if that icon is not there, Drive Stream won't be working, but you can always just run file stream like we just did then, and it'll tell you you're signed in. So what does it do? It just enables you to open your Google Drive and Team Drives in a normal Windows File Explorer. So I go to File Explorer, so you see the familiar desktop downloads documents. These spaces here should now be considered to be legacy, i.e. they should only be used if there's some very peculiar reason why they need to be used. Now, off the top of my head I really can't think. Here you've got Google Drive file stream, or if I expand this PC you'll see that you've got it as well, and you notice that it tops out at 1 exabyte. That's the largest file size that Windows can handle. An exabyte is a lot of data, although in reality it's unlimited. So if we go into file stream, you'll find My Drive and Team Drives, and you can see the files of this particular student. So you might think, why is that important? If you have to work with local Windows applications, most commonly Microsoft Office and Adobe Reader, and particularly some people in offices do still need to do that, or if you've got local applications, things like the music department use, or Photoshop, or Adobe Premiere, those sorts of local applications, then this allows you to save and open files directly from your drive as if they were sitting on the local hard drive. So for example, I can open up Word, and let's just create a blank document. Hello. Now I go to Save, Browse, and I can go to my file stream. You can even set this as your default. I'll just dump it straight into my drive rather than sticking in any folders. And as far as Windows is concerned and something like Office is concerned, it's just saving it to a local drive. And you'll see that you've got this hello file here now. If I actually go to this user's drive, you'll see there's a hello document there, Word document. Now what's even more important, if I open that up again and let's make some changes, I just save that, and now I close that. Okay, now as far as this is concerned, it's still hello, and I've done that. But if I go into my drive now, and if I right click on that one, you can see it's already updated in here. What I can do is manage versions, and you can see that I've got two versions of that file, the one I first initially created and the one where I've actually edited it. and you can delete old revisions, you can download old revisions. So if you make a mistake, okay, so it's nowhere near as slick as Google Docs and its revision history, but you still have unlimited revisions of a Word document or an Excel sheet or anything like that at your fingertips, as opposed to saving it into downloads or documents or wherever, where there'll be one revision for you, and obviously it's only accessible directly at school or via a remote desktop session. So really there is no reason whatsoever to download a file ever from your drive on a PC, simply because why would you? You just directly open it, and there's no reason to save stuff to downloads or documents or desktop or anywhere like that, because you just dump it in your drive and you've got unlimited space, and you will never get the nasty red bar, and you will never get the thing where it tells you you can't save that because you're out of space, because you will never be out of space. One little tweak that you might like to do is, if I make a new folder in my drive, I'll just do this in Drive Stream. You work on one PC a lot, you might want to create a downloads folder in your drive, and then if I go to settings in Chrome, and all I need to do is just type download, and if you see it'll come down here. If I click on there, I can change that download folder to a place in Drive Stream, and I'm going to change it to that download folder that I made a few moments ago. There we go. So what will happen now is, when you download a file, it will go into this downloads folder, and this bypasses a bit of a nasty bug in Windows 10 that sometimes it doesn't like saving things into that downloads folder there, and it'll crash Windows 10. If you do this, that won't happen, plus the fact that the downloaded files will be in your drive. You will have version history of it. When you open up your Chromebook, you'll see them there, or on any other device, rather than just on that particular device and on the school network. So that is how you get past that little downloads thing. That would need to be done on a specific machine, so I would only do that on, I don't know, a classroom PC if that's your office PC or something like that. But file stream is the way you should be working. There is absolutely no doubt about it, and if anybody is still using USB media, we will be locking that down shortly to be compliant with the data protection legislation, and anything with any personally identifiable information, photos, names, anything like that, absolutely 100% must be encrypted. So if that's you, think about what you're doing and use Drive Stream, and then you don't have to worry about it. Okay. The other thing you can do is everything that you can do in Windows Explorer. So if you want to print 10 pictures straight from your drive, just multiple select, right click, print, just like you would do if they were on a USB stick, for example. So it makes life considerably simpler if you're working on a PC, particularly if you need to access those local applications. Any questions, do let me know.